Hey guys, welcome to another part 4 Horizon Forbidden West. Last time we played, we just did a bunch of side quest stuff, I believe. Did we? Crap, I don't remember. No, we did do some main quest stuff because I didn't want to stop. However, I did play yesterday, not streaming, where I did a handful of like small side quest stuff. We did some hunting grounds, upgraded some armor. I got a new outfit, so she'll look a little different than she has been. And I walked the map a little bit, and again, didn't do anything like story-wise or anything that I felt like needed to be streamed. But we did do a few things yesterday. In any case, we are going to be continuing the story today, hopefully, and we'll just see how the day goes. I'm excited to move on with the story. Our freaking audio is doing that thing again. I'm gonna like reset it. Hang on. Hopefully this doesn't ruin everything. Hang on. It usually resolves itself after a little while, but we'll see. I wonder if my thing is reset again. In any case, sounds like it's doing better, but it's like still acting weird. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. There's a stupid, the Konami code needs to be entered in to freaking do, oh, this isn't what I wanted either. The Konami code needs to be entered in order for me to adjust the like brightness, and I can never remember it. It's up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, but I can't. It's like not working correctly. Oh, that's not what I want. One second, hang on. Yeah, okay. Up, up, down, down, left, right. B, oh, it's BA, that's why. Well, it shows that brightness is up still. So I think it's okay. Alright, anyway, what are we doing? Why? It's like determined. It's determined for me to talk to the frickin' where is it? Can you please, sir? Oh no, it's, oh yeah, the freaking hunting grounds. Oops. No, I'm not doing the hunting grounds. You're a good boy. All right. I think I want to do this stuff before we get rolling too far. So we'll do this real quick. Hopefully it's quick. I think this is just plain song. Oh, right. We need to do the machines. Guess this is my closest fire. There's one in here, but I guess they're about the same distance. Oh, Danny, push the right buttons, please. Oh, I forget that I don't have any loading time. I thought, oh, I have a moment to get a drink. Nope. I wonder what the loading time is on the PS4. I bet it's significantly longer than on the PS5. That's probably going to be the biggest difference between the two systems, is the frickin' loading times. I bet the graphics are about the same. Oh. What number is this one? Doesn't really say. I know that I want to go north, so...
Going down.
This isn't the first time this group of people have been fighting these billowbacks. I rescued them the first time, and then they rewarded me with fighting, trying to kill me. That was no fun.
This must be the shrine for the man god Thor. Must be past those vines. Let's take a look.
Alright, I was thinking there's gonna be a fight here, but they're falling. There's something... There's something really innocent about the land gods, like, being out and about, and then just, like, breaking down, and all of the people coming to memorialize them in, you know, wherever it is that they broke down. I
don't think it'll connect.
Get over here. Oh, it killed me.
There, up on that ledge.
I mean, is this it? Oh, I see. Because it's covered in vines, so I need to go and devine it. We have to divine the divine land god.
There we go. Should be able to access that cave now. There, the flower. If I can deactivate it, the land god will be free from the vines. But I'll have to find a way up there. Looks like I can climb up the side of the cliff. Might help me get to that metal flower. Now I just need to get rid of these vines. That's better.
Oh, really?
Time to get this code installed.
For serious?
This'll help you get better. One down, two to go.
That's it?
Zoe?
He just lays
You
there?
there?
I'm here, Aloy.
Just planted the reboot code on Doe. He was a bit tangled up, but he's better now.
Good to hear. Doe always returned to the sacred cave at the end of winter, so his festival foretold the coming of spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the hearth, snuggling for warmth, and listening to her sing of new beginnings.
Which is exactly what you're going to give to your people.
I hope so. All right then. I'll head to Plainsong and deliver the code to the land gods there.
I swear I just heard a chocobo. Ah, these markers are such a pain in the butt. No, you're not on the path. What are you doing? Go to the path. Got that rock.
An old world ruin. Might be the one that Utaru and Plainsong told me about. Let's see if there's anything useful inside.
No. We're busy. Jeez. Okay, so we haven't even been there. Let's do this one first.
Source of that signal must be close. Two dead Utaru, and a land god shrine. So said this one broke down amidst a herd of machines. I better be careful. I guess they were leaving offerings to the land god. It looks like something fried them. Whatever did it might still be around.
We'll just take a leg for the road.
There's the land god. But I'll have to deal with those machines before I install the reboot code.
Are they like recreating the Lion King here?
Acid'll do a lot of damage.
Of course it's a Ravager. Alright, we're gonna wait for the Ravager to get closer. And then we'll take down its gun. That'll at least give me the upper hand here. What was that? That was my gun. Did you guys see that? We are going to continue the story. I just really want to do the side stuff that includes the story. Ouch. Alright, where'd the other one go? It's the Ravager. Oh, there's another one? Uh-oh, I missed. Crap, I missed again. Ah, you suck. Sir, please.
Mine.
Why is it floating? Ah, you suck. Yeah.
Think that's all the machines? Time to install this code on that land god.
pretty
repair the
good.
data I have on plow horns before I can override them.
Floating berries, yes, exactly.
Uh-oh.
Where you at?
Stormbird. Must have been what killed those Utaru.
Wonderful. Am I missing or what? Ah! He angry!
There.
How am I still alive? No, no, stay alive! Oh my gosh! How am I supposed to dodge that? It goes faster than Aloy does. Oh my gosh! What a pain!
There goes a piece.
I'm out of health. Right, I can hear you over there, and it's not helping because I can't hear you. How am I supposed to get away from this guy? No, 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 no!
Once is enough.
Can we please? Ah, you suck. I wish the game gave me some indication of his location. No, 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 no. Hey. That's weird.
Hey, that counts.
No, 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 go down there, go down there. Oh, it's a subscribe on YouTube. We got him.
I should install this code on that land god.
Here we
Nice and
go.
easy. Another land god dealt with. Hey, Zoe?
Aloy, how goes it?
I found T and installed the reboot code.
Tea.
Fitting then that I feel thankful. T's festival came in winter, when all the grain from the harvest was stored away. It was a season of gratitude, and all the children would receive gifts. The best was my first bow, made of yew, strung by my father.
Made of me?
Well, he definitely taught you how to shoot well.
That he did.
There's one more thing. I found 2 of your people. Stormbird got them. But I took it down.
Oh. I'll make sure someone retrieves their seed pouches, so they may return to the land.
How are things on your end?
Getting there. A few land gods to visit still.
Okay. I'll call you when I'm done with the last one.
Thank you, Aloy.
She sounds like weirdly somber. All right. Well, that was a hassle, and I don't think I even scanned the freaking Stormbird, which
This'll
is
break my fall.
upsetting. That was definitely a lot more work than I was expecting it to be. I definitely thought I was a goner there for a minute, though.
They're looking for me.
This won't take long.
There you are!
Oh, that helps.
I'll have her head! Target hit!
Who does that?
Got her now!
Yeah, no, I'm not here to fight you guys.
I'm wasting shots!
There. One of the land god shrines. So said this one sank in a nearby
Aw,
lake.
he's so cute. Aw. I want to make one. He's so adorable. I want like a plushie of that.
The land god must be down there somewhere. Time for a swim.
Berries.
I better stay away from that snap maw. I think the land god is underneath that rubble.
Okay. I think I got it the first time, Aloy. Thank you.
I need to get to that land god so I can install the reboot code.
What is it doing under all this rubble?
Well, this should help you get back on track. That should do it.
It's so cute. Poor guy. He was just doing his thing and fell apart right here in the middle of the water.
the last land god. Zoe, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Aloy.
Had to swim a bit, but I gave the reboot code to So.
Ah, good. We used to celebrate So in the fall, at the beginning of the harvest, with wine made from elderflowers. When I was 12, I got tipsy on it and kissed a boy in the sage garden.
How'd that go?
He was so surprised he nearly fell into the mulch. It would be good to see So again. Plowing the fields in the afternoon sun. When you can, meet me at Plainsong and we'll send out the reboot signal. I've delivered the code to all the land gods, save one. Only La is left. I'm here with her, just east of the main village.
Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can. Time to fight.
Hey, the whistle's not quite as harsh anymore.
The source of that signal must be close.
Stranger, best go around the fields.
It's like, I'm just plowing. He's a good boy. Where are we going?
Should we stop her?
Aloy, you made it. All of the land gods have been updated. Now to send out the reboot signal.
Oh no, something's gone wrong and now we gotta fight a Thunderjaw. Aww.
They're singing.
The singing. What does this mean? A new beginning. Gaia told me this would happen. To all of them. Do, T, So, and the rest. She called it a reboot sequence. But I didn't think it would be so beautiful. Soon the land gods will return to tilling the soil as they once did.
That lady in the back is having a great day.
The chorus wants a word.
Of course they do.
Do you want me to come?
No need. I'll just tell them that our lands will soon bloom again. Who are they to argue? Find me later, and I'll tell you how it went.
Good luck.
He's so excited. Look at that face. Sorry. Ah. Alright, anyway. Excuse me. It looked like I did that on purpose. I totally did not. Oh, you can hear them all over. It's so cute. Ah.
Have you visited Bree yet? So I went to the hunting grounds to train, but Zavira was beat. Unnatural, the way she moves.
Yeah, no. I don't even get it. Where the heck is my fire? I passed it and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go do something, and then I didn't do anything. Oh yeah, I do have a, oh my gosh, I have freaking 40 skill points. Maybe I should use those.
I think we'd need more people to do that work properly. I was just...
Then we'll take care of weeds and replanting today. Hail, my friend.
All right, yeah, let's use some skill points. Hey, buddy. Yep, get over here. Sit down. You're a good boy. Please stop. He's like, give me a kiss then. I demand it. Ah, dude. I don't even use that weapon. Boy, those 40 points didn't last long when you're this slow on the board. Haven't done anything over here. Mainly because I don't care that much. I probably should. Ooh. No! I just want to move faster in general. Alright. We use some skill points. So hopefully they get their fields under control now.
Thought those looked like snow clouds.
All right.
Welcome back.
You're not gonna believe what happened to Ted Faro. What? What am I waiting for? I might want to talk with everyone. Okay.
And of course, data corrupted.
Aloy, may we speak?
We may.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alba.
Oh, I also wanted to give you this. For helping with the land gods. Plainsong is in your debt.
Thank you, Zoe.
You deserve much more for all you've done. May the land always bloom in your steps.
And yours? How'd it go with the chorus after we fixed the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot. To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them. Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. plus something called bubble baths. I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes. It's been humbling to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh.
Gosh, that sounds terrible.
You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
Right?
I need to get going.
Right. You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
What did I get? A weapon. Maybe? Oh, an outfit.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
I see all of us settled in nicely.
Our new Quen friend? The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Yeah, that's all of it for you. Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us.
I feel like we've had this conversation already.
Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
Yeah, in her crippling state.
How's everyone feeling?
Everyone's curious
Cool
about
with the
all
lurk. Thank you, bud. I appreciate
It's amazing
it.
to think there's an entire tribe across the Great Waters who've been using focuses for longer than I've been alive. Zoe's been trying to get Oliver to run her through Quen history, but she seems a bit shy around her.
From what I gather, the Quen get punished if they share data. She just needs some time to get used to us.
Makes sense. We'll give her some space. I never thanked you for helping Zoe fix her land gods. They mean so much to her. When we met Zoe, the Utaru wouldn't even listen to her. And now look what she's done for them. With your help, of course.
I know what it's like to be ignored by an entire tribe.
One day I hope the Nora can make up for that mistake. In the meantime, though, you're stuck with me.
I should go get this to Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
There she is.
Here I am.
Heard you had an interesting time at Thebes.
Maniacs, lava. What's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
You mean your outfit that you always wear to everything always?
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Errand. Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up.
Still need to do his quest line too.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up. Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
Well, and I think her clan barely survived.
Then do not let me keep you.
There's Quen stuff in here now. Must be Alva's.
I don't really want to sit and read this whole thing. But I believe there's decent information there.
We just need to find the right strategy.
Forget it. The man is unbeatable at machine strike.
His people invented the game. What did you expect?
Kotalo can't win every time. Try to be optimistic.
Try to be realistic. We're terrible.
That's weird. Where's Beta at? She must be busy, I guess.
Looks like some kind of maintenance space. I wonder where this leads. Power cells? Huh.
So like a little puzzle in our own base?
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Wonder what we turned on.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah, a very angry one.
That's like my Uncle Lawrence. Man didn't smile a day in his life and would box your ears if you met him before.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have obtained Omega clearance. Aloy, I know your experience with
Alright,
thieves
let's
was
do it.
unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Of course we do.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will he be able to transport you to Gemini?
Beta left.
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
Whew.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay.
Jeez, it's a lot more.
Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Well, yeah, she was locked in her room. No one found that weird.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
Aloy.
Yes, that's what I wanted to do.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever. Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You
What
don't
choice do we
understand!
have? Our alternative is we don't get Hephaestus, and then what? They find us and kill us anyway?
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
It's because you cut your hair. My hair is long and flowy.
Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
Yeah, sorry, but you're gonna have not much time.
I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Oh, and everyone wants to talk
The
again.
old ones fed off livestock a little too much for my liking.
Some of them ate more like these.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
It wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built? They were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah, okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catalo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
I should go.
That same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a
Coming up here again?
lively
Well,
conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was
Buddy,
for,
stop.
wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny. Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl. What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Catalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
This man. This little man. All he wants is the
This isn't
cuddles.
To think, it was just the two of us when we first stepped out west.
And now we have a team. A good one. This is all because of you,
Are you
Varl.
done?
Yeah, you're right.
Smartass.
It's weird,
You were
Rost.
right, you know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back, because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. I'm glad you're coming with me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running. Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from our ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about. I should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
you'll hear about it.
I mean, what are we gonna leave one person behind? Oh, she has a quest? Wow.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything all right? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
And what, is she gonna just teleport there? I mean, I know she actually is,
some
but...
of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way further
outside,
than that.
Please.
And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, Everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Kotalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds soon enough.
Well, you know...
I should go. Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Hey. Nasty, thank you for the raid. Hope you are doing well. What were you guys off doing today? Just as an FYI, we are continuing on the story, so if you want to be blind to the story, you might not want to stick around too long. I would really hate for someone to, you know, be spoiled of anything too early. Hey, yeah, I appreciate the raid. Seriously. Just got done playing Horizon. Which one? Are you doing some Forbidden West? Lori with some hype? For sure.
Hello again, Aloy. Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia.
Just been like about to fall asleep to some long dialogue scenes.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreement.
Oh no, I was specifically saying beware of spoilers from my end, but yes, also, yeah, don't spoil anything for me either.
Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Whereabouts are you guys? How far along are you? It's too easy. There's so much dialogue, but it's like I don't want to miss anything.
So, about Beta. I never really saw the difference between us.
You can't say how far along. As long as you're further than me, that's all that matters.
She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as two miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia.
Yeah, Lori with the podcast link. Guys, so we play games from beginning to end, and then we sit down and we review them in a podcast format. We're doing that for Horizon Forbidden West. We also did that for Horizon Zero Dawn not too long ago. I guess it's been a couple years now that I think about it. Hey, thanks for the follow, Mind Trails. I appreciate it. last month we did Final Fantasy 11. That was an adventure. But we play a little bit of everything. We've got some Spyro in there. We've got some Resident Evil. We've done a lot of Final Fantasy. We've played all the Final Fantasies 1 through 11 now. So yeah, if that sounds interesting, check it out. I'd appreciate it. But otherwise, feel free to stick around as long as you'd like. And thanks for all the follows, guys. You are amazing.
All this data
We're probably in for a lot of dialogue here, and I'm sorry. You don't get to see me struggle too much with machine fighting.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Surprise!
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Is Katalo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
As much as I would hate to bore you guys, I love all the dialogue, so you're just gonna have to bear with me.
How's all of us settling?
How's the game? How am I liking the game so far? I'm loving it. It's really cool.
Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that.
Lazy. Between Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West, like the core game is obviously better. It's the same thing, just a lot more, and I appreciate that, but like the story is not quite as enthralling as Zero Dawn was. Like Zero Dawn was so like, oh my gosh, what the heck is happening, and where are these machines coming from, and you know what happened to the old ones, where this game is like just taking that concept and expanding on it, which is great, and there still is a lot to explore, but that initial like excitement of the world is missing. So from that perspective, I liked the story more in Zero Dawn, but this game is still fantastic. Like it's beautiful, the gameplay is awesome.
When I set out to find a way to bring you back...
So beautiful, yes.
I never
the gestures are amazing.
Yes. Among friends.
They have all come a long way with their improvised educations. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons. So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided, water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Right?
Correct.
Please?
I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Faro create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot, one that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus.
You know, the Ted Faro stuff was really cool, like going down into his bunker and exploring all that, but the missed opportunity to see him, it would have been so cool to have fought him. But we were talking about it, we just did that yesterday, or Wednesday. No, yesterday was Wednesday. Tuesday, when we played. That's what we had done. We went down and did all that. But, like, I understand that the game probably had to preserve their age rating. So, like, they probably couldn't show this grotesque monstrous human for that reason, I would guess. But it still felt, like, empty. Like, that boss fight was supposed to be there and was just missing.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your alpha clearance.
Which is why I got Ted Faro's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
Jeez, 102 skill points? Oh my gosh.
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
It's not gonna go that easily. Let's face it. I just got done using 40 skill points, and it just, like, evaporated. Like, I think I unlocked maybe... It felt like only 6 items that I did.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety.
Yeah, I feel like we've done all this already.
For gestating, nurturing, and Apollo was tapped on all.
Ted.
Yes. An igneous impulsive ten.
Yep, we already
all
did this.
All 3 of them is forward.
Let's go.
Do you still need them?
Attaining them in the short.
I guess our best shot at recovery, but we'll need Hephaestus.
Correct.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
I'll get everyone together.
Yeah, you've been doing side quests. I feel like I'm getting behind on side quests, but I haven't activated that many of them either, so I've been just kind of letting them sit for a while until I have some time to do it. I've been trying to keep up with the side quest stuff a little bit. Doing a little bit here and there, trying to alternate, keep it balanced. We're in the same spot? Oh, it's crazy. I don't know how long we've got in the game. This is part 10, and I usually play about 3 hours, so I'm at least 30 hours into the game. Although I've played quite a few days that have been 4 hours plus, so maybe it's like between 30 and 40 hours.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice.
They're not gonna make us go through the Cauldron?
Everyone, fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my Cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right?
In position at my Cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too.
Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off.
How do they not understand what it's supposed to do? It's blinking and I don't know why.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
Containment.
It's cracked.
Look!
Facility activated. Engaging autonomous defenses.
Uh-oh.
Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready!
Here they come!
Vor'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it.
Be careful!
We got this!
Can we not? Ah, you suck. Come on. What was your problem? Like, I realized that bow takes some time to draw, but like, come on. Oh, there you are. I missed again. I'm just destined to fail.
Over here, you!
Oh, his gun's already gone. Okay. Alright with that.
Mind if I borrow that weapon?
Aloy! Need a hand over here!
Yeah, so do I.
Oh, Aloy! Help!
Draw it away from Beta!
What is wrong with my weapons? I'm like having the worst time. Like, my controller just isn't working correctly.
Get back! Over here, you!
I'm really angry! I gotta wait. Build up my...
Yeah, you're fine. User error, yeah, most likely. I swear, like, it's just being weird.
Need a hand over here.
Yeah, thank you, Varl, I know. Good job, that was me. That was all me.
Draw it away from Beta.
Aloy, help!
I've got this. For the sacred
Oh, I have no ammo.
Stay back. Aloy, here's some ammo.
I can hear Peter over there, like, it'll be okay. I'm okay, everything's fine.
Aloy, need a hand over here.
Yeah, me too, Varl, shut up.
Hello.
Hold on!
Draw it away from Beta.
I saw that coming too. Nope. Oh, I'm out of healing stuff, so there's that.
I have to build my stamp.
Can we please? Oop. He's so close. Come on. There we go.
That's all of them for now. You two okay?
Back to it, I guess. Still breathing.
Aloy.
It's like a tire rolling around.
I'll stash this away for later.
No, I don't have like anything that does ice. I primarily base my strategy on just like blowing off as much stuff as I can and then brute forcing them down, which doesn't always go as planned, but like it's gotten me this far, so I stick with it. Make some potions and find berries, yes.
Don't have to worry about running out.
Done. Not enough room in my potions pouch, because I guess that's the thing. Those spears cost a lot to make, yes, I know. But I have a lot of the stuff to make them. Well, not now, because I just got done making a bunch, but I have a bunch of my storage. If I can actually land the hits, it's not so bad. But, like, that's the catch. I'll be alright. Like I said, I've managed this long. I mean, I just struggle a little bit.
I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
The game does give me enough resources, though.
Oh, no, you don't, Hephaestus! I'll find another way over.
I wonder if I can glide there, if I'll actually make it. Ah, yeah, it's fine.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feet. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Is there a reason? Oh, no. Well, there's that. I think I see what I was supposed to do, though.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feet.
Or not.
You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
There we go. Everything's going to my stash. Beautiful. Just what I wanted.
It's some kind of production chamber. Hephaestus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Hephaestus is hiding too.
This is pretty cool. Fighting the AI that builds the machines, and it's like trying to build machines as we're attacking it.
I gotta find where Hephaestus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go.
I'm surprised there's no machines just like
well,
chilling.
That doesn't sound good.
Probably spoke too soon.
Machines are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to
the power node. I think that could work.
I think
Look at Aloy with all the bright ideas.
Should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Nope, nope, do not fall, Aloy. Jeez. Gotta wait for my taxi. What color purple? Oh, the like Hephaestus purple? We're gonna name that Pantone.
Okay. Now how to drive Hephaestus out of here?
There should be a node you can override near the central platform.
Thanks. Maybe I should deal with these machines first.
Come on. Thank you.
It's fallen!
Ah, you suck, man. No, no, shut up. Shut up.
Oh!
No, no. Do not aim at the ground. Die.
What, me? Ah!
Oof, that was a dumb idea. Killed him though. Alright, where are we heading? Just to the center there. Those little finger things are like creepy like crazy. Oh, nope, wrong button. Nailed it. Haha.
Prepare Unit G Mark 7 for deployment.
Can we not, Aloy, please?
Activating countermeasures for secondary defenses. Intruder or communications at hand.
Oh, great. More machines on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
She has no ideas. I also have no ideas. What's our goal? Kill machines? Stay out of trouble? Don't die. That's goal number 1, is don't die. Not very good with this.
Oh!
Oof. Forgot that they did that. He's trying to come up here. Luckily, he's not gonna make it. Oh! I was holding the trigger and let go, but I let go at the wrong time, so I wasted it. He just leaves. Oh, uh-oh. Good job. He's far too close.
Relief.
Get up, Aloy. Where's my gun? Oh, here. Please hold while she's stunned.
I got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
All right, we survived. All right, freaking do it.
Active urge, infinite retreat to materials. Bang, caster, block 1.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Of course it did. They're not gonna make it easy.
Better not get comfortable.
Hey, thanks for all the confidence, you guys. Way more confidence than me.
Energy containment failed. Safes overridden.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy! More machines keep coming! Please tell me you're getting close!
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out!
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity! I think we can do this, Aloy!
I want up there. Yeah, I want up there. She's so excited for once, I know. Nope, I missed. Don't die. Can we please? I thought it was just like instant death, but no. Luckily.
I might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield.
Can I not just make it right there? Oh yeah, I can. Ah. Oh.
I gotta find a way past this shield.
Oh man. Apparently it wasn't just a simple ride on a Did I just miss the cable? Or am I just supposed to go over the shield? I feel like I'm supposed to ride it. Did I miss? Oh, I totally did just miss.
Alright. I need to drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be another node to override.
Got it.
Like, what was that? It was nothing, sir. Don't worry about it. They have an awful lot of plants around here. Shouldn't they just all be aggro all the time? No, no, no. You see nothing. He's like, yeah, I could be aggro all the time. No, sir. Go away. Continue on your trek. It's like, I smell you up there. Go do something else. Literally anything else. I'm gonna end up fighting him anyway.
Prepare units G Mark 7 for deployment. Intruder detected. Activating countermeasure C-X. Giga 9. Autonomous defenses deployed.
Oh, here we go again.
That's lame.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Low ordnance package 9.
No, no, sir. Oh, whoops.
Struck it.
Thanks, guys. I prefer to just fly by the seat of my pants and, you know, die whenever possible. Oh, dang it, man. He's like, yeah, I can come up there too.
Incendiary moved out by 5%.
Dang it, man.
Oh, oh.
Alright, I think all we got is the Billa back now. Hopefully.
Units C, Mark 8, and R,
Right in the crotch. I hate when that happens. Ah, where did you come from? Thought for sure I was stuck in the wall. Man, they're fast.
Prepare Units G, Mark 7 for deployment.
Temper tantrum. Alright, where'd you go? Oh, right in front of me. That's where he went. Are we serious? Why? Every single one that I've thrown at these guys have been a freaking fail. Oh. Probably gonna have to do all those machines over again. Yeah, freaking Valor is what I should have used, but I like never use it. Not because I don't want to, just because I don't. Well, are we ready to do this now? Are you gonna be able to just walk up and do it? No. No, we're not. How did I miss? Oh, there it goes. Alright, let's just do better this time. Preferably. Just like that. Go, 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 go! I tried. God, their movements suck. Where's the Watcher at? Oh, he's still there. I see you coming. I see you over there. Can you die, please? Hey, thanks for the confidence, you guys. I do appreciate it. I'll freaking get it. Maybe. It better have been his tail. You, sir.
Next time.
Blow up.
That's all.
Freaking finally.
There. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
This probably isn't even the big boy yet.
You did the heavy lifting.
The music here is pretty cool.
Override unit security parameters.
Wow, how did we make it out there and still have full berries? Medicine pouch. Ah, here's the tail, I think. Yeah. Should have done this before collecting stuff. Nope, 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 nope.
Cycle pipelines A2 and B63. Purge inlet retreating to Flintstone.
Okay. Hephaestus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine Hephaestus was building. It must have finished it.
It's powerful. Whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Beta. Just stay where you are, okay?
Alright, give me something new.
Okay. Be safe.
Deploying priority unit S. Mark.
It's just a Thunderjaw?
I should scan it first.
No, Slaughter
Things on its
Spine.
legs are glowing.
Beautiful.
I think it's charging up.
Great.
I finished charging. It's covered in plasma.
Calm down, buddy. Ah! Please, get up, Aloy.
Charging up again.
No, 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 no. Freaking hate that.
Maybe purge water can dampen its attacks.
I'm doing just fine, Aloy. Shut up. I was doing just fine. Is it? No, no, it's not, Aloy. That's a good hit.
No.
Yeah.
It's done.
Right to the face.
You did it! There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
She is so slow to get back up. I know, it's terrible. Heck yeah, freaking first try. The freaking claw guys are worse than that. I'm alright with the big guys if they can just stay away. Like, we have this nice big arena, I can get some distance, like, this is perfect. But when they're, like, right on top of you, you can't escape. And then they pin you inside the wall, which is always fun.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Imminent retreat to facility core.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
It's smart of them to have us come through
Because of
here
you, Beta.
and then having to come back.
I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Yep. Yeah.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
Okay, you want to do something about that?
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Now it's only going to take another 4.5 hours for her to do that. Nom 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 nom.
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
So I've said it in past streams, but I'll say it again. If you guys wear earbuds, grab your controller and just kind of wrap the cord and pull it tight just a little bit, and you can hear the rumble effect inside your ear, and it's amazing. Like the audio coming from your controller. You could also do this and hear it too, but it has like all these crazy sounds in it. It just adds a little bit of depth to the audio.
Aloy, look!
Aw, it's a bird. Did Gaia 3D print that for her? They share a moment. Ooh, that was a lucky.
Well,
it's these guys.
hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time.
Wow, how can they fly? It's one thing to be immortal, but to also fly? That is just not fair.
Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Not the bug!
Ooh! Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
That's too bad.
Aww. Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport.
Halo's emotions got the most of her.
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda!
What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
No, I can't even see her.
Varl. All is lost to Varl, though.
Beta. Varl.
You know, what's unfortunate is that this was spoiled for me a while ago. I was looking up how to spell Varl's name on Google, and the first thing that came up was Varl's death. I'm like, aw.
You took quite a hit when you were...
So, like, I saw this coming. It was too bad.
I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
Yeah.
Sure if
it's not even like I looked through any of it. It was the suggested Google search, so I had seen it. Not much I could have done to have avoided it.
Not in urgent
aside from just knowing how to spell Varl's name.
How to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
It's funny because I didn't want to say anything to you, Lori, because I had this feeling like you would let out a little bit more than what I already knew. So I'm like, I'm just gonna let it be, and it'll happen when it happens. And
why did Tilda bring me here?
But yeah, it is kind of sucky. The internet nowadays, you know. As hard as you try to stay away from spoilers, it just happens.
What was all this for? Some kind of survival bunker?
No, these are obviously save stations for Samus. Yeah, she beat Loki Roki's my wife. She beat it within the first week of the game coming out.
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain. A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Oh man.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch,
I
by
like
far
the cracks.
the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world.
Go back and check out these first couple.
My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later.
Read a bedtime story, yes, I know. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thanks again for the raid earlier. I will absolutely follow you back, and I'll do what I can to try and jump into stream eventually.
Selene and
But yeah, have yourself a wonderful evening.
She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart.
Yeah, Lori, the benefits of being unemployed, for sure. Alright, we looked at those already. This one that's too... Oh, I see it now. I was gonna say it's too bright to even see.
By Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
A lot of weight on his shoulders. I know the feeling.
Did I miss one?
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Van Vianen's leaded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
She's pulling out her own hair. Out of madness, out of grief.
I can't hear you, Aloy, when you are talking through a mask.
Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
Is there something I missed or something?
There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault.
I'm pretty sure I've looked at
There's
them.
nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more. Or come upstairs and we'll get down to business. Your choice.
Did you get it? Good
There
girl.
you are. Feeling better? How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
I should have looked at my map. I'm curious where we're at.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back, and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down.
Her shield that glistens in the sun.
That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream.
She's like, once
sure
they're
Beta
gone, I will be
there's
queen.
A build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
And what choice do you have, Aloy?
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
I feel like I'm trusting her
So
a
this
little bit
channel
more,
you shared with
but
Beta,
it's still
none of the other
suspicious.
Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value.
You're off to bed, Kulu. Thanks again for the work. As always, I appreciate it.
Yes.
Have a
Her
wonderful
upbringing was so
evening.
cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
My old focus. How did you find
So much
it,
dialogue.
let
Oh
alone
my
repair
goodness.
it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
She was very bright.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hikaru and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hikaru.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside. So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
Where did the fancy tablecloth come from? I would assume that she brought all this from the Zenith headquarters, base, whatever. I mean, because it's not just the tablecloth, it's the table, it's the chairs, it's the fancy cups and pitcher that they're drinking out of.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were
She snuck all this off of base? Yes.
I knew some
I mean,
of
with
them
her time that she was
certainly,
also working on her
it wasn't
focus
until we were
repair and
off
stuff
planet
too.
that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
I can just imagine her, like, pulling a table out of the lunchroom, and they're like, Tilda, what are you doing? Don't worry about this. Just borrowing it.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step, an AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life, not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated, and I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming, almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
I wish there was an option to just like play all. So I don't have to choose them all. I just want the game to play all of the cutscenes in the like perfect, beautiful order that it should be. And then give me the opportunity to pick and choose if I want to replay something. But I don't know. It's just instead of always picking stuff.
Now Hikaru and the Tennox.
Just be like, play all.
Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tennox survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Well, I half expected us to already be in it. Like that Aloy just didn't realize that she was in this alternate universe.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise, okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
Aww.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Sylens' only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Sylens to the table.
Not if. When.
Whew, that was a long one.
There?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Ooh, an infinity pool. Well, almost an infinity. This is a pretty cool spot. Where am I? Oh, just off in the middle of nowhere.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
I want it in there.
Looks like there's more to this place. I'm sure Tilda won't mind me poking around. But how to get through these vines?
I want up there. What a weird spot for a waterfall. Oh, no, no. Ah, freaking crap. Just let me in. Just accidentally let me in, please. Can't see. It's either a bunch of solar panels or a lot of tables for a party. Yeah, this isn't it either. I can always explore this later. Huh, a garage. Fancy Tesla. Let's face it, we know Tesla's gonna take over the world eventually. Between Tesla and Google, whoever can own each other first is the winner. Did I already do this one? I think so. All right, let's get ourselves to a campfire. Come down here and say that.
To kill her. Made by Hephaestus.
Can I come up here? Sir. Mister. Come on. That is not fair.
Oh!
Wow, wow. Can we please?
Found her becoming the hunted.
Whew. What do I think about Tilda? I think that she doesn't really like the group that she's with. I think that she sees herself as low on the totem pole when they decide to pull a Pharaoh and like deactivate certain people. So I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if her agenda is still to like
Snow brought the
become
chill.
queen amongst the new people, with this ruse of offering Aloy exactly what she wants. I would assume that eventually Aloy's gonna end up having to kill her, but we'll see. Still, like, this not to be trusted sort of deal. I felt that way about Beta too, though, at first, and now I feel like Beta's a little bit better. I trust Beta a little bit more.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey, can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith, Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it.
She's talking to me.
It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
I mean, maybe not you, Aaron, but
Before
I mean,
do
the rest of us
anything
will.
else, I should check on
Aloy will.
Zoe. It sounded important.
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and... further east, to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm a child.
I was gonna say something. I was just waiting for a moment of pause to say it, but
instead,
not surprised.
I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can.
She's just so cold right now.
I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Hopefully I don't need pieces of the sunwing. Hopefully I have everything I already need.
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want.
I cleaned it already.
Yeah, of course. Don't mention it.
Oh, good.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space slugs down.
She's still so excited. It's weird. This isn't the room I thought it was.
He's just gonna be standing there.
Ah, here. This is what I thought. Alright guys, we are going to end it here for today. Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching this part for Horizon Forbidden West. Quite a lot to unpack. Next time we play will probably be... We'll see how the weekend goes. It'll definitely be on Monday though, if nothing else. So, yeah, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.